The job opening wasn't on LinkedIn or any job board. It was handwritten in blue ballpoint pen on the back of a tax receipt, pinned to a bulletin board in a 24-hour laundromat in downtown Snow Paulo. I noticed it while waiting for my clothes to dry, surrounded by broken machines and flickering lights. The paper looked old, like it had been there for years. Night watchman, private sector, $18,000 per month plus bonuses. Requirements: no family, no military or security background, strong stomach, must be discreet. Contact via telegram only. I read the number 3 times. At the time, I lived in a moldy boarding house room, broke, drunk, and forgotten by everyone. I was an ex-military police officer, fired for excessive force and alcoholism. My bank account had been negative for so long, the manager stopped calling. I had nothing left to lose, so I sent the message. The reply came in 30 seconds. GPS coordinates. Time, 3 a.m. The location was an underground garage beneath an abandoned building. 2 men in cheap suits frisked me, took my phone and wallet, pulled the hood over my head, and shoved me into a van. We drove for hours. I felt pressure in my ears as we descended far deeper than any normal basement. When the hood was removed, I was in a sterile white room under harsh fluorescent lights. A thin man with hollow eyes sat at a metal table. Dr. Arantes. He slid papers toward me. Level 5 non-disclosure agreement, he said. If you talk, you don't go to prison. You disappear. I signed. The elevator had no floor numbers, only a down arrow. We are 300 meters beneath an old church, Arantes said. The control room was freezing. Machines hummed softly. At its center was thick reinforced glass, looking into a concrete cell. Inside the cell, an old priest knelt on a stained rug. He rocked back and forth, whispering something older than language. That's Father Thomas, Arantes said. He's been here for 42 years. The sound wasn't silence. It was a low, endless hum that vibrated in my bones. He must never stop, Arantes said. He showed me 3 buttons. Blue for hydration, yellow for extreme stimulants, red for total incineration. If he dies, press red. At that point, the priest no longer matters. Months passed. I watched the priest decay, fused to the floor, rot alive. One night the prayer stopped. The silence felt violent. Then the priest spoke clearly. Jonas. He told me to press yellow. I obeyed. His body convulsed. Bones cracked. The prayer returned faster and louder. The glass vibrated. Alarm screamed. The floor of the cell turned liquid. Father Thomas sank into the concrete, still praying, until the sound vanished. Something began to rise. Translucent claws. A shifting, faceless shape. The screen flashed. Containment failure. Omega protocol initiated. The doors locked. A needle pierced my neck. Fear vanished. Understanding replaced it. The prayer wasn't faith. It was mathematics, rhythm, order. Someone had to replace the priest. The words forced themselves out of my mouth as the entity recoiled in rage. Slowly, the thing was pushed back into the earth. The floor sealed. Another injection followed. Nutrients, water, stimulants. You are the containment now, Arantes said. There is no clock here. My voice is no longer mine. My name was Jonas. Now, I am just a sound. Never stop praying.